Happy Monday, everybody. It's Power for Parkinsons, Strength and Balance with me, Nancy. And I'm coming to you live from the Power for Parkinsons studio and office in Austin, Texas. So welcome, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I want to give a particular shout out to our friends that are in the Pacific Northwest and I think also Idaho, who are really suffering today with super high temperatures. So please hang in there. I hope you have fans going on and keeping you a little bit cool, because I think probably a lot of folks there don't have air conditioning. So hang in there, and the rest of you as well. I have several announcements for you today. One important one is that this Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, that's July 3rd, 4th, and 5th, there are no YouTube classes and no in-person classes either. So it's July 4th weekend. Lots of people have lots of things going on from Friday through Monday. So we are off from Saturday, Sunday, and through Monday. And then we'll start right up again on Tuesday. You know that we have tons of videos on our playlist that you can access. So please do that. I'm counting on you to do that and taking advantage of those as we are off. But I will understand if you are celebrating the 4th of July and getting together with family and friends, or just celebrating with your little pod, okay? That's good. So I also wanted to tell you that besides our new website, which really looks great, we now have merchandise available on YouTube, and we have new merchandise including new t-shirt designs, water bottles, and face masks. So you can find them at youtube.com/powerforparkinsons/store. So I'll say that again. Go directly to YouTube first, youtube.com/powerforparkinsons/store. And our older t-shirt designs and exercise balls are still available for purchase on our Power for Parkinsons website. But these new items are specifically through YouTube. So needed to clarify that. One thing I'd like to remind those of you who are in the local greater Austin area that we have a new in-person class starting this week on Thursday in Round Rock. It's at a new location, so be sure to double check your emails that you're getting for that location. And the time was a little bit incorrect, so instead of 1:30, the class is starting at 1:45. So 1:45 in-person classes in Round Rock start this Thursday, July 1st, with our very own Mary Holder, who is coming back. Last but not least, don't forget to like us on YouTube for classes, thumbs up, and comments in the chat, as well as on our Facebook page and our Instagram page. And you can also share videos. We'd love for you to share videos. Don't forget, if you're vacationing, to wear your PFP t-shirt, take a picture of yourself and send it to us. We love that too. And I would like to also remind you that today we are using bands. So if you don't have a band like this or one with handles, knots are good, handles are better. Or like this, many of you have these bands, which are very common with physical therapy. So be sure to knot the end of those if you can, because it helps when we're holding on to them. If you don't have either one of those, you know that my options are a pair of leggings. Yes, here we go. A pair of leggings upside down. Or, if that doesn't work, a shirt or sweater with stretchy arms that you don't mind pulling on and stepping on. So those are your options for today. And I want you to keep whatever the prop choice is by your chair so that we can access that soon after we do our stretches. So let's sit forward in our chairs. Pull your back away from the back of the chair. Look down at your feet. Make sure that your toes are even with each other, straight ahead. Knees are lined up with those toes and also with your hip sockets. Your shoulders are over your hips. Your hands are resting on your thighs. And your chin is resting on that wonderful imaginary shelf so that it doesn't drop, lift, or push forward and strain those neck muscles. And you'll know because you should be focusing straight ahead. So if you're focusing up or focusing down toward the floor, you need to adjust your head. Sitting nice and tall, and Maestro, we can have some music. So let's press against our thighs and push our spine up just about 1/4 inch so we feel really tall. This can produce some tension, so I want you to keep breathing here. Try to feel the lift in your spine and in your chest. And now relax your hands and wrists. Relax your forearms and elbows. Still staying tall, relax those upper arms and shoulders. Soften your neck muscles. Wiggle your jaw. Poof your cheeks out. Good. Suck your cheeks in. Relax your cheeks. Lift your eyebrows up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. Wrinkle up your nose and relax one more time. Wrinkle it up and relax. Crumple up your face, squeeze it together. Open it out wide, opening your eyes and mouth. And relax and shake it out. Good job. All right, we're going to do some uneven breaths today, so we'll breathe in through our nose for 3 counts and breathe out through our mouth for 4 counts. So in through the nose for 3, out through the mouth for 4. Let's do this 2 times. Ready to begin, sitting nice and tall. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3. Breathing out through your mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. In through the nose, 1, 2, 3. Out through the mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax and breathe normally. Wiggle your toes a little bit in your shoes and relax them. Wiggle your fingers and thumbs a little bit and relax them. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears, and as you drop them, lift that spine again. Feel the chair coming up underneath you and supporting you and lifting your spine. Let's increase the counts now. So we're going to breathe in this time for 4 counts and out for 5 counts. We'll breathe in and out only through our nose, and we'll do this again 2 times. Ready to begin, sitting very tall. Breathing in slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax and breathe normally. Now I'm going to give you an image that I want you to use for the lift in your spine. So look at me for the time being, and then you can close your eyes while we do this. But I want you to imagine that your head is a balloon. So the size of the balloon is the size of your head. The knot at the end of the balloon is right at the back of your head where it connects with your neck. Yes, that's where the knot is. And the balloon is filled with helium. Now you need to pick your favorite color for the balloon and picture it in your mind really clearly. So the balloon is sitting here. You can close your eyes now. And we're going to breathe in with the balloon sitting there. And as we breathe out slowly, we're going to imagine the balloon floating up to the ceiling. So try to picture that in your mind, the balloon floating up to the ceiling. See that balloon, see its shape and size and color. And let's do that one more time. Big breath in. Balloon is sitting on your neck. And breathe out. Balloon is floating up to the ceiling. See the shape, size, and color of the balloon. All right, open your eyes. Relax your arms down by your sides. Hold on to that image because we will be coming back to it. Big breath in, let your wings, your arms float up, hands come together. Exhale, relax shoulders and elbows. Thumbs are at your breastbone to remind it to lift. Breathe in here. Breathe out, lift and lengthen. So right away here, we've got the balloon starting to float up again. Breathe in, breathe out. No more balloon floating up. We're coming over. Try to touch toes or ankles or maybe shins or knees. Breathe in, reaching forward and up. Breathe out. Relax the shoulders and elbows. Let's try that one more time. Arms relaxed down. Big breath in and out. Sitting tall. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift and open. Feel the balloon float up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach further forward toward the screen and then down. See if you can come a little bit further down and then round your head over if it doesn't make you dizzy. Lengthen the back of your neck. Big breath in, reaching all the way up, and breathe out. Relax, shoulders and elbows. Sitting tall here, gentle twist, turning your chest, shoulders, and head right. Come back to center. Turn chest, shoulders, and head left. Come back to center. Turn chest, shoulders, and head right. Come back to center. Turn chest, shoulders, and head left. Come back to center. Good. Push your fingers forward. We're going to do our contractions and expansions. So now push those arms forward. Spread the space in between your shoulder blades. Scoop your pelvis under and push your back toward the back of the chair. Pull your bellies in, soften your chest, drop your chin and breathe out. Here's your contraction. Now breathing in, lift your spine, lift your pelvis onto your sit bones, open your arms, reach behind you and squeeze your shoulder blades. Breathe out, rounding the back, scooping the pelvis under, softening the chest, dropping the chin. Breathe in, lift the spine, lift the pelvis, squeeze the shoulder blades. Breathe out, rounding, contraction. Breathe in, lifting, expansion. Breathe out, letter C from tailbone to top of head. Breathe in, letter I for torso, letter E for expansion, and relax down. Loose arms, shoulders up and drop, up and drop, up and drop. Single shoulder, really big. Big lift, big drop. Big lift, big drop. Big lift, big drop. Big lift, big drop. One more. Big lift, big drop. Big lift, big drop. Rolling the shoulders. Big circles. Up, push back and down. Up, push back and down. Up, push back and down. Good. Still sitting nice and tall. If you start to sink, put that balloon on again. Feel the balloon floating up. Arms are down by your sides. Rotate the arms so the palms and inside elbows face the front, and you're going to be feeling the upper arm rotating forward. Now rotate to the back. So this is happening from your shoulder sockets. Rotate forward and back. Rotate forward and back. Rotate forward and back. One more. Rotate forward and back. Now this time, rotate forward. Squeeze your fingers together. Thumbs go alongside this edge of your hand. Really hug the muscles to the bone. We're going to scoop up some mud. So scoop up some nice cool mud and put it on your shoulders. And press through the mud to make a path all the way down. Scoop it up and touch. Press through it to come down. Nice strong muscles. Touch, press, and release. Scoop and touch, press through the mud and down, scoop and touch, press through the mud and down. One more, really strong. And push and down. Breathe, rotate from the shoulder sockets. So our fingers are still the same, our wrists are flat, our elbows are not going to bend at all. Now we're going to push that mud behind us as far as we can. Push, 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 strong push, 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 push. Two more. Push, push, relax. Wiggle those shoulders up and down. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy those shoulders. Shake, shake, shake those hands. Shake them out. Shake them all the way up and shake them down. Good. Float the arms out to the sides. Loose arms now, but reach for the walls. And reach, and reach, and reach, and reach, and reach, and reach. Really moving those ribs. One more. Reach and reach. Come back to center. Laughing shoulders. Ha, 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 ha. We got to get that going on Monday. Yes? Okay, hands right here on your thighs. Reach forward. Nice floating arm circle. And forward with the other arm and around. Nice and easy. Forward, up, and around, making a big circle here. Forward, up, and around. Now we're going to add the eye focus. So follow the fingers. Follow the fingers. One more time each side. Following the fingers. Good, very nice. Float the arms out. Give yourself a hug. Just gentle twist from side to side. Come back to center, unfold, and open down. Swing one arm forward and one back, and swing. Easy swing, loose arms, but long and stretchy, kind of like the bands that we're going to use in just a few minutes. Get that energy flowing from your solar plexus, through your upper arms, through your elbows, through your lower arms, into your wrists, into your hands, through your fingers and out your fingertips like laser beams, turning you into the superheroes that you are. And when you're ready, turn your head toward your back hand each time. And and rest. Laughing shoulders again. Ha, 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 ha. Good. Slice one arm up and down. Other one up and down. First one, big slice. Big slice. Good. This time, slice it up and stay there. Take the opposite hand, grab a hold of your forearm. So you're grabbing a hold of the forearm, not the wrist. If this is uncomfortable for you to have your arm here, you can drop it down and push this part of your upper arm up. Yes? So pull up. Try to reach for the ceiling with those fingertips. Take a breath in. Exhale, slightly tilting over to the opposite side or the left side. Breathe. Come back to center, breathe. Try to touch the ceiling again. Lengthening side ribs, lengthening spine. Relax, relax. Roll the shoulders. Good. Slice the other arm all the way up. Take a hold with the opposite hand. Remember, you're holding on to the forearm, not the wrist. If this is uncomfortable, swing this arm around and use it here. Lift that arm up. Try to touch the ceiling with those fingertips. Feeling tall. Big breath in here. Exhale, tilt over to the opposite side or the right side. Breathe. And come back to center. Big lift again. Try to touch the ceiling. Still breathing, and relax, relax, and wiggle those shoulders out. Roll the shoulders. Good. Tilt your head over to the right, ear looking at the floor, and come back to center. Head over to the left, and come back to center. Head over to the right, and come back to center. Head over to the left, and come back to center. Keeping your chest lifted, drop your head down, turn your head from side to side. Saying like no. Come back to center, lift it up on top of your neck. Slide your right foot forward, toes up, and back in. Slide your left foot forward, toes up, and back in. Slide forward and back in. Slide forward and back in. Turn the toes out, slide side and in, slide side and in, slide side and in, slide side and in. Toes come back to parallel. Pick up the right foot, cross it over the left ankle, hold your chair legs. Slide your right ankle or heel up the shin, the left shin, and down. Up and down. Up and down. Try to stay tall in your spine. Up and down. One more. Up and down. Lift it up and out and release. Let's try it to the other side. Cross that left foot over the right ankle, sitting tall. Slide the ankle or heel up the right shin. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more. Up and down. Lift it up and release. Good. Still holding your chair legs or your chair seat. Bring your feet together and open. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Ankles underneath knees, a nice right angle here. Hands inside your thighs. We do this every week. Lift and lengthen your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, press those legs open, release. Open, release. Open, release. Open, release. Open and stay there. Breathe in, stretching those adductor muscles. Exhale, press the chest forward. Push your feet down into the floor as you press those legs open. Breathe. Good, and sit tall. Relax your arms, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right, hold your chair, Lift your heels. Just twist your knees and feet. Little windshield wiper action here. Just an easy twist. If this bothers your knees, don't do it at all or make it smaller. Good, and come back, heels down, toe heel back into a parallel position. Hands back on your thighs. Sitting tall, drop just your head. Keep that chest lifted. Now round your shoulders over and soften your chest. Now the top of your head is going to look at your knees as you round over as much as you can. All right, we're going to unfold. So sink that tailbone down into the chair seat. The back of the pelvis is coming up, lower back coming up, middle back, upper back, shoulders, head is the last thing to come up. Take a breath. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. Drop the head and the shoulders. Pull the bellies in here. Soften the chest. Rounding over as far as you can. Reverse it. Sink the tailbone into the chair seat. Back of the pelvis coming up. Stacking the vertebra of the spine. Lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders. Head is the last thing. Float the arms all the way up. Cross your thumbs. Make your pencil point. Draw your pencil line on the ceiling as you get taller and taller and taller and taller. Come back to center, put a dot on the ceiling, open the arms and melt them down. All right, let's go ahead and grab our bands. So we've got our bands, stretch bands with the knots, or you've got your leggings, pantyhose, or your shirt. And you're going to start with it behind your back. So I'm guiding this behind my back and underneath my armpits. And Maestro, we're going to speed up the music here. So it's under your armpits. It should be this high on your back. So you really want to get it not down here, but up as high as you can underneath your armpits. So sitting nice and tall. Hold on just below the knots or above the handles. If you have handles, you want to get as much of a stretch as possible. Sitting tall, ready, and press out, in, counting with me. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 to the side. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good job. Wiggle your shoulders. All right, we're going to push the right arm up and the left arm down. And change. Left arm up and the right arm down. Try to get those arms as straight as possible. And right arm up, left arm down, big stretch here. Left arm up, right arm down, big stretch. Again. Big stretch. Big stretch. Big stretch. Big stretch. Good job. Wiggle those shoulders out. Open the toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Sitting nice and wide again. Check to make sure your ankles are under your knees. We're going to start with the right arm and we're going to reach across. Now, as you do this, I want you to keep this shoulder down. So keep that shoulder down. Big stretch and center. Big stretch and center. Pull those bellies in and lift the spine as we do this. Reach and 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 reach, and now we're gonna go a little higher, but relax those shoulders. Reach and reach and easy in the neck and shoulders. Easy, 2 more of these. Breathe, breathe. Now we're gonna go low toward the ankles. Pull those bellies in. Reach, 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 reach. Look where you're reaching. Reach and reach. Good job. Open and stay there. Big wide stretch, toe heel back in. Give yourself a hug and relax. Wiggle it out. Good job. So let's bring the bands around. So we have the bands here, and we're going to hold on to the knots, or if you have some kind of fabric, make sure you have an excess going through your fists, or if you have handles, you can hold on to the handles. Put the band on the floor and step on it so it's underneath your arches. Feet are about 2 to 3 inches apart. Turn your wrists, bend your elbows, and glue your elbows to your rib cage. Now, you need to keep your wrists flat. If you bend your wrists like this, you're going to strain those ligaments and tendons. So we need to keep those wrists nice and flat. Remember the mud that we were lifting at the beginning of class? Well, now we're gonna really feel that lifting. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Rotate the arms. Straight elbows. Flat wrists. Tall spines. Pushing behind. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Glue the elbows. Flatten the wrists. We're going to do 4 this time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, breathe, rotate. Strong arms, straight elbows. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate. This time we're going to do 1 in each direction 4 times. Remember, the angle of the wrist is always flat. Elbows are bent on the front, straight going back. Ready? Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back. Good job. Excellent. Bring those handles in front of you. Now here comes the fun part. Cross your wrists, keep them close together. Let go with one hand. So I kind of let go with one hand as carefully as possible. And then I grab so that the bands are crossed. Do the best you can with this. You want the bands to be crossed. Once you're here, bring the bands in between your legs and up to your hips. Elbows are pressing back. That helps you to lift your chest and spine. Breathing. Bring your knees and feet together. So we're going to slide the leg out first. Small slide. Open, close. Other side. Open, close. Notice that my knee is lined up with my toe. My knee is lined up with my toes. Slide, 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 slide. Good. Rest. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle those shoulders. Wiggle, wiggle, bobble head, the head. Pull back to the hips. Okay. Now we're going to stomp some grapes. Are you ready to make some wine? Here we go. We're going to stomp those grapes. So lift up and stomp the grapes. And stomp, and stomp, and stomp, and stomp. I always like to think about Lucy and Ethel in that I Love Lucy episode where they're stomping the grapes in the barrel and they're making wine and they get a little bit more involved than they should and covered with grape juice. Okay, rest, relax, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Pull back. Now we're going to lift up and out, bigger, slower. Up and out, up and in, up and out, up and in. Working those hips, up and out, up and in, up and out, up and in. Relax, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wrap the bands around your thighs. Relax your shoulders, wiggle your head. Opening your toes, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Opening just your heels, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Lifting your toes, put them down. Lifting your heels, put them down. Lifting your toes, put them down. Lifting your heels, put them down. Let's put the whole thing together. So we're going to open the toes, open the heels, lift the toes, lift the heels. Here we go. Open the toes, open the heels, lift the toes, lift the heels. Open the toes, open the heels, lift the toes, lift the heels. Open the toes, open the heels, lift the toes, lift the heels. Open the toes, open the heels, lift the toes, lift the heels. Last one, open the toes, open the heels, lift the toes, lift the heels. Yay, okay. All right, listen carefully. Bring those bands forward. Grab the bands in your right hand, this side. Take this foot out. That's your left foot. Now you're going to lean forward. The bands or knots or handles are in your right hand. You're going to lean forward and squeeze the bands together with your left hand. Keep your right foot flexed. Sit up and extend your leg. So pushing through your heel, foot is flexed. Lift your chest up, pull back slightly, and lift the leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend with control. Relax. All right, switch sides. Now it's in the left hand. You're holding the knots, handles, or the ends in your left hand. You're going to have to take that loop out and put it under your left foot. If you need to open it up, you can. Open it up, close it. You're holding both handles or knots in your left hand. Then lean forward and squeeze the bands together with your right hand. Everybody with me? So the loop is on your left foot. Left hand is holding, right hand is down here. Ready? Take a breath. Lift, extend, push through that heel, pull back with your left hand and elbow, flexed foot here, and lift the leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend with control. All right, open the bands, step out, bring the band handles together or the knots together, and bring your loop up in front of your face. Grab the loop with both hands, slide out about 3 inches, bend your elbows. Open, touch your chest, push all the way to straight arms and rest. Open, touch your chest. Press all the way to straight arms and rest. Open, touch your chest. Press all the way to straight arms and rest. Now, open, press up overhead as far as it's comfortable. Center and rest. Open, press up and center and rest. One more. Open, press up and center and rest. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle those shoulders. Good job. Take the band in your right hand. Take the end of the band and throw it over your right shoulder. So I'm going to show you again. It's in your right hand. You're going to take the rest of the band or legging or sleeve, throw it over your right shoulder. So now it's hanging down your back. And now you're going to take your left hand and reach behind you and try to grab that. So I'm going to turn around and show you what it looks like. You're here, yes? So you're going to pull down on the front, and then you're going to pull down on the back. So you're going to pull, 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 pull. Relax. Let go. Everybody with me? Okay, here comes the fun part. Whoops, this is sliding off my shoulder. Okay, take it and put it over your head, and now it's on the other side. Yes? So you've got it in your left hand now, and you're going to take your right hand, reach behind you, and grab it. Of course, now I can't find it. Here we go. Everybody with me? Yes? So you're pulling down in the front, but you're also going to pull down in the back. So here we go. Ready? And pull, 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 pull. Good. Very nice. All right. So, place the band back under your feet. Take a breath. We're going to climb some stairs. Right arm forward, left arm back. Just easy walk. We're walking up those steps, swinging the arms. Okay, now we've gotten through the first flight. We're getting up to the second flight. And we got to get up there a little faster. So we're going to go a little faster. Here we go. We're on the third flight. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pushing those bands. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay with me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, we can do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest. Woo! All the way to the top. Oh my goodness. All right, step off that band. Roll it up. Let's put it to the side. Shake those hands. Wiggle those fingers. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open, squeeze and open, squeeze and open, shake it out again. Ready to stand. So wiggle forward in your chair, slide your feet slightly behind your knees. Remember, you have options for getting up if you're going to get up today. So you can push with your hands, cross your hands here, swing your arms, or if you need to get pushing from the corner of the chair, you can push this way. But I want you to think about using your legs. It's not just your arms. You really need to use your legs and push your feet, especially your toes, into the floor. Ready? 4, 3, coming up a little higher, 2, And here we go. Push those feet into the earth, standing tall. Put your balloon on again. That balloon is floating up to the ceiling and you're feeling really tall. Right on the beat, add your feet. Little marches. Now go around to the back of your chair. So I'm going to move this chair forward. You'll be here marching. I'm going to be to the side of the chair. So you'll see my legs, I'm marching. Good, now we're going to open out, 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 out and in and out, 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 out and in. Nice parallel position here. Toes straight ahead, ankles underneath your hip sockets, shoulders over your hips. Feeling tall, you've got your balloon floating up, and bend and stretch. Lift your heels and lower and bend and stretch. Lift your heels and lower and bend and stretch. Lift your heels and lower and bend and stretch. Lift your heels and lower again and bend and stretch. Lift your heels and lower and bend and stretch. Lift your heels and lower. This time bend and stretch. Stay up there, stay up there. Wave with one hand and smile. Switch hands, wave and smile and come down. Good. All right. Move those feet around. Open the feet nice and wide. You're holding your chair. So now instead of doing the bend that we did before, which was a little bend, torso was staying up, we're going to do a squat. So I'm going to show you from the side. My feet are open almost as wide as the chair legs. My toes are straight ahead. I'm going to stick this derriere out, squat, and lift. Now, one thing I want you to be aware of is try not to do this. We need to keep the knees lined up with the toes because this puts a strain on knees and ankles and hips. So line those knees up with your toes, but stick this out. Use your bellies. Here we go with our squats. Ready? And 6, 5, lift, 4, lift, 3, lift. Are you using your bellies? 2, lift, 1, lift. Good job. Step in. Very nice. So from behind your chair, turn your toes out slightly and step out with a little knee bend and come back to center. Little knee bend and come back to center. So side weight shift. The leg that you step on is the one that bends. Shift and together. Shift and together. Shift and together. Shift and together. Good job. Now we're going to do it back. I think we did this last week. I want you to watch carefully. So toes are now facing straight ahead. Feet are hip width apart. So we're going to step back and bend the back leg. So it's the same thing. The foot that you step on is the one that the knee bends. We've got that same squatting action here, and then we come back and we're lifting. And then the opposite, we bend that back leg, front leg is straight, and come back to center. Shift and come back to center. Shift and come back to center. Shift and come back to center. Shift, come back to center. 2 more. Shift and shift. Good job. All right. So now you have an option to move to the side of your chair or stay at the back of your chair. If you move to the side, you'll have plenty of room. Those of you who are sitting, I'll give you another option. But if you're going to move to the back, you're going to have to twist slightly this way. So let's try it. We're going to try, actually I'm going to come on this side first. So if you're at the side of your chair, you're going to move your right leg. We're going to do our leg swings. Yes. So we're going to be moving that right leg. If you're at the back of your chair holding on, turn towards your right corner. Hold with both hands. Lift and swing. Yes? If you're sitting, lift, open. Lift, open. Yes? Here we go. All together. So we have 3 possible options. Lift, swing behind. Lift, swing behind. What's happening with that supporting leg? It's really strong. It's so strong, it's boring into the floor. Lift and swing back. Lift and swing back. Lift, swing back. One more. Lift, swing back. Good job. So if you're on the side, move to the other side. If you're behind the chair, turn towards your left corner. If you're sitting, you will use your left leg, swinging up and then moving to the side. So those of us standing on the side of our chair, feet are hip width apart, and here we go. Swing and swing behind. Swing, swing behind. Swing, swing behind. Swing, swing behind. 4 more. Swing, swing behind. Swing, swing behind. Swing, swing behind. Last one. Swing, swing behind. Good job. All right, let's all come back to the back of our chair. So, feet are touching now. Pick up your right foot and glue your right foot to your left ankle. Slide that right foot up and glue it to the left calf muscle. Let go with the left hand, smile, wave, and come down, arm and foot. Left foot, lift it up, hit your right ankle, slide up that leg, glue it to your right calf muscle, right arm comes up, smile, wave, arm comes down, foot comes down. Change sides again. Lift the right foot, hit your left ankle, slide up, glue it to your left calf muscle, hold your left arm up, trying to balance here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, put the foot down. Take a breath. Lift the left foot, hit your right ankle. Slide up and glue it to your right calf muscle. Right arm up, push down in that standing leg and balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down, foot down. Good job. Turn your feet out. Tap together. Tap together. Tap together. Tap the toe together. Tap and reach together. Tap and reach together. Tap and reach together. Tap and reach together. Lift the knees. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Step out, small. I'm going to push forward a little bit. So we're going to do a little knee bend and then swing the right foot behind us. Bend, swing. That left foot's going to go over toward the right side. Bend, swing. Bend, swing. Bend, swing that leg up. Bend, swing. Bend, lift that foot behind you. Bend, lift. Bend, lift, bend, lift, bend, lift, bend, lift, and rest. Step out a tiny bit more. Lift your spine and chest. Bring your chair close to you if it's moved forward. Little knee bend and stretch. Little bit bigger and stretch. As big as you can handle today. Pull your skinny jeans on. Zip your magic zipper. Flatten your toothpaste tube from tailbone all the way out through the balloon and onto the ceiling. Growing an inch, everybody. Breathe, maybe an inch and a quarter. When you're ready, let go. Let go with the other hand if possible. Wipe that toothpaste. Smear it across the ceiling. Show me that you're gigantic. Stretch your arms, stretch your fingers, push your feet down into the floor. Your balloon is floating up and hitting the ceiling. And now you've turned into those stars again, and you're shimmering, and you're glittering, and you're shining. I can see it, yes. And come down. Good job. Bend your knees. Toe heel in. Wiggle those hips out. Add the shoulders. Add the head. Loosen up. And walk back around to the front of your chair. Feel the chair with the backs of your legs. Reach your arms behind you. Bend and squat. Here's your squat. Yes? We're going to ski. No. And slowly, 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 very smoothly coming down. Good. Shake one leg. Shake the other. Shake that foot. Shake, shake, shake. Take a hold of your thighs. Shake them out. They got a really good workout today. Shake your hands. Shake them out. All the way up, all the way down. Place them back on your thighs. Sitting really tall, let's breathe in and out very slowly. So we're going to take 5 counts in, 5 counts out, and on the exhale, you can breathe out through nose or mouth. I want you to picture your balloon floating to the ceiling on the exhale. Ready? Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out through nose or mouth. 1. Balloon is floating. 2, 3, 4, 5. It hit the ceiling. Let's do it again. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, nose or mouth. 1, 2. That balloon is floating up. 3, 4, 5. Relax. Breathe normally. Don't forget about the image of the balloon filled with helium. And thank you. All right, I hope you had a great class today. We worked those arms a lot. We worked those legs a lot today. We worked on balance, weight shifting, all sorts of things. So, hope you enjoyed it. And I didn't get to shout out to anybody, so who's there? I know Joan is sweltering in Portland. And Joan, we're thinking of you and hoping that you're surviving and that you have air conditioning in at least one room of your house or apartment. Yes?
Peggy.
So Peggy.
And Jay and Heidi.
Okay, and Jay and Heidi. Robert.
Karen.
And
Karen.
Karen is back. And
Steve, Cannon, and Marty.
Steve from Austin. Marty also from Austin. Jane also from Austin.
Mary in Trinidad and Carolyn in Virginia.
Oh my goodness, Mary from Trinidad. Thank you. And
let's see, Carolyn from Virginia.
Carolyn from Virginia. Thank you for coming on.
Marianne in New York.
Marianne in New York. Hope you're staying cool as well.
And June in Cedar Park.
Yes. And Pat in Austin. So, and anybody else who wants to give us a shout out, great.
Cindy L.
Cindy, thank you for coming on. So please, comments are great. Don't forget, we have a new website that you'll want to check out. We've got new merchandise, new t-shirts, new water bottles, and face masks. Go to youtube.com/powerforparkinsons / I forgot. Store. Okay, I knew there was one more thing. So let me check my cheat sheet here.
Patty and Roger.
youtube.com/powerforparkinsons /store to get all of the new merchandise. If you want the older merchandise, you can check on our Power for Parkinson's website at powerforparkinsons.org. Okay? So Patty and Roger, glad you're back with us. Thank you. Reminder, the Round Rock class in person starts this Thursday, July 1st with Mary Holder in a new location. Check on the emails for the exact address of that new location, and it's starting at 1:45 p.m. Last but not least, I need to remind you that this Saturday, July 3rd, Sunday, July 4th, and Monday, July 5th, we do not have classes, either in-person classes or YouTube classes. So please make a note and please jump on and take advantage of those videos that we have on our playlist. We have a lot of them. So you have plenty to choose from Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. And I will see you all next week, not on Monday, but I'll see many of you on Thursday. So don't forget, after next Monday, July 5th, we have our regular class schedule. Okay, good to see you all. I hope you were enjoying the class all the way through, and you know what I'm going to say. Be safe, be well, no falling, okay? I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you.